Hi everyone, so today we're going to be talking about the signs that you are toxic. Okay, so we're going to jump right into it. So the first one would be being controlling. And this is really big because a lot of people are controlling and they don't even know it. But I think that a lot of people tend to try to control the people in their life. And that's a big sign of toxicity because you want to allow the people you love to do their own thing, make their own decisions. I've noticed people in my past life that would try to control the things that I do or try to tell me what they think that I should do. Now, it's okay to give opinions, but when you're trying to force someone and manipulate someone into doing something because that's what you want them to do, that's straight like toxic because you're not allowing the person to be who they are. You're not allowing them to have their own opinion on whatever the situation is. Another one that I feel like is so big is unpleasant behavior. I've noticed there was people in my past, like I said, all of this boils down to things that I've dealt with in my life, and that's why I'm able to sit here and talk to you guys and give you guys this advice because I've went through it and I've been through it all, right? So one is unpleasant behavior. A lot of people that I've known, they would sometimes give me this negative energy, like, and it wouldn't even be towards me. I wouldn't even do nothing. Or say for instance, if I want to do something that I want to do, their whole attitude just shifts, like, because I'm not doing what they want me to do. So if you ever find yourself getting upset because someone's not doing what you want them to do, know that that is a toxic trait because you should allow anybody that you love to live their life to the fullest, whatever they want to do. It's always good to give your input and your opinions on things, but I feel like getting upset because someone's not doing what you want them to do is like just negative. Like, it's so draining to a person that you're doing it to. And for an example, like if you want to go out, but your friend doesn't want to go out. So you ask your friend, you want to go out? And they're like, no. And you're like, you're mad. I feel like that's toxic because you should allow this person to have their own opinion. Let them, make their own decisions. So getting, like, always having a negative approach to things, and also just in general, like if you're out and you're just a mean person, like to anybody, like you guys could go to the store or whatever the case may be, and you find, even if it's you or this person, this is just an example, and you just find yourself or another person with negative energy for no reason. You don't even know why. Say if it's yourself, you're just mad, walking around mad. Toxic. Say if it's the other person, then that's gonna rub off on you. Energies rub off real, like, heavy on other, like whoever you hang around, you're bound to be like. So hanging around somebody that's negative and always have just their behavior is unpleasant. It will always come back to you because that's who you're surrounding yourself with. Okay, and also another one would be self-centered people. So just basically, if you find yourself in a situation and someone is telling you about something and then you just make things about yourself, everything about yourself, I feel like that's toxic because you're not allowing whoever you're with to have their own feelings, almost like you're not allowing them to express their self because you are just like me. It goes back to, if you want your friend to go out and they're like, I don't want to go out, you're just making things all about yourself. Self-centered people only care for themselves, because why would you want someone in your life that doesn't care about you? Don't be that person. You don't want to have a friend that you feel like you can go to and talk to, and they're going to give you all love and genuine respect towards whatever situation you're in. You have to be the same way towards them. If you want love, you have to give love. If you want genuine relationships, you have to give. And if you see your friend is not like that, or your friends, you gotta go. You gotta get you some new friends. And this topic, this whole video is about signs that you are, but I am also giving examples of other people because, you know, you could just be clicking on this video just to see if the people around you are toxic. So this could be for if you're toxic, this could be for if someone else is toxic, it could be for yourself or anyone else. Just to put that out there. The next one would be unsupportive, and I like this one a lot because I've noticed in my life that there was people that were unsupportive with things that I wanted to do, or they would basically shut me down, like, you can't do that. What? Like, girl, like, you know what I mean? Like, they just won't support the decisions that you're making, or if you're doing good, for instance, and it just shows that they don't care really that you're doing something good for yourself. Or say if you accomplish something and you're excited to go and tell them, and they're just like, oh, okay, well, you know, next. Like, they're not giving you that support that you deserve. If you ever find yourself being that way, you need to sit back. You need to think to yourself, like, I want to be this loving person. You have to actually want to. And if you don't want to be that person, you need to just surround yourself with just yourself and figure out yourself. Figure out who you are. Because if you're so angry and not supportive to the people that expect you to be like that towards them, you're a drain. And that's a very, very big key that you are toxic. You can't be a good friend. That's why I now surround myself with just myself, because I've noticed that the people that I would hang around, they were just, they gave me vibes. And I'm going to make another video on that too, also with fake friends. How do you know if your friends are fake? I'm going to make a video on that also because, girl, I got tea. Another one would be manipulating, and that's obviously, I feel like all of these like are in the same category, but they all have their own term and like things in a way. But manipulating is basically trying to convince someone to do what you want them to do. Like, no, we're not doing that. Let a person grow. Let a person figure their self out. Be there to support them. Be there to give your opinion. But don't ever be there to tell them what to do. Let a person be who they need to be. Everyone will figure themselves out. And if they don't, you got to wash your hands from them, because those are the type of people that are going to hold you back. I've noticed that also people that are toxic, they hold a lot of anger in them, and they also they don't know how to show you love. Notice that. If a person that you expect to show you love because you give them that love and they don't show you no love, notice that they don't care. And you should only surround yourself by people that actually care for you, that actually want to see you progress in life and get somewhere. You want to only surround yourself with people like that, because I'm telling you, those people that don't support you, that are always angry around you, that always wants to try to get, you know, tell you what they think you should do, and if you don't listen, they're mad. Those people are going to drain you. They're going to literally make you nobody. These people will cause you to have stress. They will bring you down. They will make you be like them, because that's all you're surrounding yourself by. And I personally feel like you have to start looking into it now. You have to look at your surroundings, the people that you are around now, because we're trying to grow. We're trying to grow. We're not trying to stay where we're at or go backwards. And the only way you're going to grow is fixing the things in your life, your daily life. And that is starting with the people you surround yourself with, you talk to every day, and the daily habits that you do. And also, another one would be someone that is very defensive. I've had people in my life that were very defensive, like, and I'm like, I was that person at a time in my life. This is why I said I know these things. Being very defensive, is that's a sign of being toxic, because you're not allowing to grow from whatever it is. So, for instance, an example, if someone is saying, "Oh, I don't like the way you did this," and you're just like right at them, defensive, like, no, you're not talking, you're not trying to move forward, you're going straight to negativity. And that is a very, 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 like, toxic trait. And I will say, like, I've done that a lot because I don't have time, like, right? And at the time I was like, I don't have time, I don't care, like, this is all about me, self-centered. And I've learned to have to take people's feelings in consideration. Like, I always thought about myself, thought for myself, and it's honestly draining. Like, nobody that is trying to grow wants to be around that type of energy, people. Like, it's really, really draining, like, I'm telling you. And it took me, and I was around those people, and that's why I was that type of person. And I was around those type of people for years of my life. I'm 23, so 22 years of my life, I was around just negative energy. Another one is everything is competition. So if you find yourself, or if you see your friend always wanting to do something in competition with another person, but not in a positive way, like, not a competition like, oh, we're playing a game, I'm going to win, but a competition like, oh, I see this girl and I want to look better than her. No, I'm trying to do it better than her. First of all, you will never be this person. If you ever find yourself comparing yourself, or if you ever see your friends comparing themselves to another person on some, like, hating type energy, that's sign of being toxic. Because at the end of the day, you got to look at life like you should only be comparing yourself to yourself, your past self. You know what I mean? You always should be moving forward, and always should be thinking about what's right for yourself. What can I do better than I did yesterday? You know what I mean? When there's a lot of people out here, so many people out here that compare themselves to other people. Comparing yourself always to someone just shows the lack of confidence. And I talked about confidence in my previous video, and you guys can click over and go watch that wherever it's at. But yes, so comparing yourself to someone is just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's negative energy, and it's not good to honestly be around. It's not something that draws positive people and good things to you. And another one would just be negative talk in general. Just always talking in a negative way, not talking positive. Like, if I have a friend, I want to sit around with my friend and talk about growth, about positive things, about what can I do to grow bigger. I just feel like surrounding yourself with people that just constantly talk negative and always just talking down on anything that they could put their words to. Basically, talking bad all the time. Every single time you're with this person, they're constantly, or you, it could be you're constantly just in this bad mood all the time. And you're just like upset 24/7. You're talking bad. You all you want to do is be mean. Wipe those people, and if it's you need to take a step back, and you need to fix yourself. You need to get yourself together. You need to figure out what will make you happy. You need to figure out your goals. You need to figure out what do you want to do in 2 years from now or a year from now. Like, just start setting goals. And I'm telling you, once you start setting goals, those things, those toxic traits, and stop hanging around those type of people, because most likely if you're toxic, it's because of the people you hang around. And that is it for today, you guys. And I hope you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, and watch all my other videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a blessed, blessed, blessed day.